215 years, 42 men, 55 speeches, most of them forgotten almost as soon as the words were spoken. So what makes for a memorable inaugural? Consider Lincoln's second inaugural, delivered as the Civil War was ending.
Lincoln's second is a masterpiece of concision. It packs a punch. It says, this is what the war was, and this is what we must do now.
Lincoln's pleas to bind up the nation's wounds, with malice toward none, with charity for all, took on special power when his assassination just 6 weeks later left those wounds to fester in the post-war years.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
It was the moment in 1933 that made Franklin Roosevelt's first inaugural a classic. The nation's very economic survival was in doubt. Unlike Lincoln's Bring Us Together message, FDR delivered a scorching partisan attack on the unscrupulous money changers for their stubbornness and incompetence, and he promised to wield unprecedented presidential power.
To wage a war against the emergency as great as the power that would be given to me if we were in fact invaded by a foreign foe.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
When John Kennedy was sworn in 1961, it wasn't a crisis he had to address, but doubts about his stature, the youngest president ever elected. So he spoke almost wholly to the world community, friends and foes, blending resolve and conciliation.
Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate.
Barack Obama gained the White House in good measure because of the speeches he made. But with the looming economic fears, it is what he says, more than how he says it, that will be the measure of his success.
He has the opportunity to look at his political foes and say, this is no time for politics as usual. Work with me. Help us.
There's one more must, brevity. In fact, length can be fatal. In 1841, William Henry Harrison talked so long, an hour and 40 minutes, he caught pneumonia and died a month later. Katie?
All right, Jeff Greenfield, words of caution there. Thank you, Jeff.